adjust to seeing Carr running out in a new uniform instead of black and silver? It's black and gold. 35,000 yards and over 200 touchdowns with the Raiders. The Saints more than willing to let him air it out all game long to a talented group of pass catchers in the Big Easy.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and Carr now to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Carr going to try and throw on third down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Now Carr again.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards the final tally. To throw, it's Carr. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On play action, now Carr. And that'll be incomplete.
So you think about the Saints here in 2023. I think they wanted some stability at the quarterback position. Well, enter Derek Carr, leaving Las Vegas, if you will, to sign here. What will his presence do for a team like this?
It solidifies a position that for the Saints in 2022 was like a revolving door. They could never settle on one guy due to injuries, inconsistent play, you name it. But now they've got a guy who's done it at a really high level and is fired up about doing it in a new location.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Touchdown, Saints.
Elijah Moore.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
So a new face at quarterback for the Titans in 2023. It's the 24-year-old rookie out of Kentucky, Charles, Will Levis.
As if this motivated young man needed an extra chip on his shoulder. He certainly got one more when he slipped to the second round of this year's draft. This, after he was discussed as a possible top 5 pick. As he likes to tell everyone, I've got a cannon for an arm, and I love to show it off.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now a handoff to Henry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
45 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Yeah, we get a peek here at the 2023 draft class for the Titans. Only 6 picks, and Charles, every one of them on the offensive side of the ball.
And, of course, all eyes go to the second name on that side of the ball, Will Levis, the quarterback out of Kentucky. He could be their potential franchise quarterback, but the ones that bookended it, Peter Skoronski, offensive lineman in the first, Tyjae Spears, running back in the third. The Titans are trying to change what they do on offense, and they went all in and trying to get that done with this class.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
2nd down. Here's Levis. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Titans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was Treylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And here's Matt Araiza now.
Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. Taking it about the 36. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
First and 10. Here's Levis. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Levis to throw off play action. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
Here's Levis. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Levis back to throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we just talk about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker.
Levis throwing for it on 4th.
That's to his running back, complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On play action, it's Carr.
That is incomplete.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4th.
Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. Westbrook now on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Levis now on 1st and 10. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, it's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On second down, here's Carr. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Carr. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara.
The key to any screen. Deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Carr. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Here going to be incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On first down, Levis got his man, Okonkwo.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10, it's Levis. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Okonkwo holds it in left side.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Again to Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Working from the gun. Here's Levis. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And quickly they get to the line.
Levis. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Levis to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Traylon Burks.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Gold with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Shifts past him at the 45.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Carr. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. Carr now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
On the return, Westbrook from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
A man who played collegiately at nearby Tulane, it's Tajay Spears. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this up past the 30.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Play action now. Levis. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Parker, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Levis now off of play action. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Levis sets up to throw here.
Toward the pylon, caught. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Okonkwo.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Titans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Carr to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
33 yards that time. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now Carr again.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Titans' 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now Carr. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas from 3 yards out.
And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Saints say they have it, and they do. The kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Little short pass here to Hill.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From midfield, here's Carr. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, Carr.
Downfield, and he's got Olave.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Carr now on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On second down, here's Carr.
And this one too low.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Here's Carr.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
He completes it. They've got a first down.
It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. So they elect to pass up on the field goal here that would have given them the lead late, Charles. They must have thought they had a play up their sleeve that would work. I guess they did. They got it.
They did. Exactly. I'm with you on that one. They felt confident.
Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Levis will try to throw for the 2.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He's got time in the pocket.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
And here comes Westbrook. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 in one of our early window games.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me